Tarot is a tool that we can use to access our soul so that our soul can talk to us through the symbology of the tarot. I love working with the people, and I love when the light bulb goes off and I explain something to them and I connect the dots between the way they were brought up and what they're having in their lives right now and then what they could have in the future, and all of a sudden the light bulb goes off, they get it, and they realize, oh my gosh, I've been thinking this all of my life, and it's been causing this in my life, and no wonder, I'm having the same thing over and over again. So the whole idea for me to do readings is for them to become more empowered, so they can have the success in their lives that they want. I loved metaphysics. I became interested in that. It became a hobby. I read all the books I could get. I went to workshops. I went to lectures, started to develop it naturally. Usually people that love this kind of work are people who are people-oriented. They're usually people interested in psychology, metaphysics, spirituality, self-help, self-development. And they're usually people that want to become teachers or nurses or doctors, people that want to help other people. Usually there'll be people that actually all the way through their lives are people that people will seek out and ask them to help them. I practice all during the day, so instead of just saying what time is it, I'll close my eyes and say what time is it, then I'll look at the clock. And so I'm always playing little games with myself. When the telephone rings, instead of going to answer the telephone, I'll say to myself, who's calling me? And then I'll answer the phone. It's a muscle you have to exercise. And I've gotten so good I can see what's in the mailbox. I also do crossword puzzle books, cryptograms, because that also uses my psychic ability. Talking and sitting are challenging. Every once in a while, I'll get clients that I can't help. And these are people who usually are on medication, and they say, I'm sorry, but I can't, all I get is fog. I'll tell them like that, because it's not healthy for them to be working on too many things at one time. The Fool surprises people. The Fool is a card. It says that you love a challenge, that repetition is very stressful. You're a sleuth and a detective, and usually when I say that to people, they'll start laughing, and I'll say to them, do you like puzzles and things? Oh, I love puzzles. The Fool is somebody that is multidimensional, could do 15, 20 things at a time. So it helps people to explain, oh, that's why I have 15 irons in the fire. That's why I like to stay busy. That's why I don't like to feel trapped. And it really explains a lot of the aspects of the person that no one ever told them about before. When the cards pick up something the person is working on, they also pick up the solution. So I want the person to hear what they're dealing with so they can also get the solution, so it empowers them. I just had a client today that came in this morning. They came in and said, I had to come back to you again because you had mentioned a bunch of different things that actually happened. And she said, I was in my career, liking my job, and you kept telling me in 3 months there's going to be changes coming up in my career. And I kept thinking to myself, no, I like my job. There's nothing happening there. She went in and interviewed for these jobs and everything and found a really good job, making a lot more money than she's making now. And all this occurred in the 3 month period that I told her that there was going to be changes coming up in her career, so she was thrilled about it. You can't stay in the business unless you're accurate, because people won't come back unless you're accurate. So I usually work for 3 hours. I do an hour reading, and then I do an hour and a half reading. I also do readings over the phone, and I usually do those in the afternoon. But I try to stay between 10 and 15 readings a week. And then I also don't advertise. It's word of mouth, but you can make a very good living.